What's going on, everybody? It's Lackey from Squad Spotter, and I'm here today with a brand new NBA 2K18 MYGM mode series with Atlanta Hawks. I wanted to play with the Hawks this year because basically this team is straight garbage. They're in total rebuild mode, and looking through their roster is pretty evident. We got Dennis Schroeder as their best player at a 79, and the rest of the team is made up of young guys who would ride the bench on most other teams, and a bunch of journeymen. We lost almost all of our notable names from last year, so that means no more Dwight Howard, Paul Millsap, Kyle Korver, Thabo Cephalosha, or even Tim Hardaway. This team is basically a blank canvas for us to work with and to try to shape into a championship contender over the course of a few more seasons. This year at 2K, the guys over there put a lot of work into the MyGM mode and came up with a whole storyline basically for the first year you play. I'm apparently a star for the Dallas Mavericks in 2011, and I dropped 36 halfway through the third quarter of the finals nonetheless, before tearing my knee up and having to retire. 6 years later, the Hawks gave me a job as their general manager, and after talking with the coach and the players and the owner eventually, I'm basically thrown into the fire right away and have to answer some questions at my first press conference. So for the first question, they want to know what my plans for the team are. Now, we'll go much more in depth with the roster later, but just glancing over things, we're definitely in rebuild mode, as I said earlier. We have all of our picks this year, and there's no reason we can't tank this season to put ourselves in a good draft spot while making some moves to get a few pieces for the future. This next reporter, though, asked how we feel about our current coach. And to be honest, I'm pretty confident in Mike Budenholzer. He's a solid leader who has shown he can win some games in the playoffs when given guys who actually do what he asks. And a year or two ago, he was even considered an elite level coach. On top of that, this summer he actually stepped down from the president of basketball operations to completely concentrate on coaching. And I think this newfound focus is a great place for us to start. So I'm really liking Mike Budenholzer. Alright, so now with the formalities out of the way, we can finally get into our roster and the short and long term goals of this franchise. So keep an eye out for that in the next episode.